Hello, in this video we are going to talk all about the latest events about Real Madrid, great achievement of coach Carlo Lancelotti. Carlo Lancelotti's great achievement. Carlo Lancelotti reaches an expressive number in front of Real Madrid. Ancelotti, 150 wins with Real Madrid. The Italian reaches this total after 206 games in charge of our team. Carlo Ancelotti celebrated 150 victories as Real Madrid coach after the 2-0 victory over Valencia at the Santiago Bernabéu. The Italian reached this mark after 206 games in charge of our team. Ancelotti is the third player with the most victories as Real Madrid coach, behind only Zidane, 172, and Miguel Muñoz, 357. Ancelotti's 150 victories were in the following competitions: 97 in La Liga, 32 in the Champions League, 15 in the Copa del Rey, 2 in the Club World Cup, 2 in the Spanish Super Cup and 2 in the European Super Cup. All these victories have contributed to creating a legendary record at Real Madrid, with 2 Champions League, 1 Club World Cup, 2 European Super Cups, 1 League, 1 King's Cup and 1 Spanish Super Cup. Ancelotti, the team is more solid and suffers less. We have 1 more point than last year at this stage and we have scored more goals, said the coach. Carlo Ancelotti headed to the press room at the Santiago Bernabéu after Real Madrid defeated Valencia in the postponement of the 17th. In the second half, the opponents lowered the intensity and that suited us better. We had the game under control, says Carlo Lancelotti. The negative point was the injury situation. Militao's is more serious than Karim's, which seems lighter. Militao will not be available on Sunday and these are things that happen at this stage of the season. More solid, suffers less and works more in defense. These are the keys to improvement. Summary of the first half of the season. We are in line with what we thought at the beginning of the season. Due to the World Cup, but that's over. We started the month of February well and, fortunately, we will play on Sunday at 1400 hours against Mallorca, not on Saturday night. Cruz asked me to take it off because he had a tight abductor muscle. They are such good professionals that they ask me to change them. If I replace a player, it's not because he's not playing well, but because I have resources on the bench. Sometimes I don't put Rodrigo from the start because I think I have another option to change the game from the bench and change the dynamics of the game. That's what allowed us to win a Champions League from the bench. Transition in midfield. We are currently managing this transition in this way and it will remain so until the end of the season. I want to play more often against Cruz and Modric, bearing in mind that both are crucial for this team. Compliments to Ceballos. He is playing very well and everyone can see that. Ceballos and the club need to work on renewing his contract. Everyone knows what I think and I think that if Ceballos continues like this, he will be very important. The left side. We have to look at that. Camavinga surprised everyone with how well he can play in this position. He is really impressing me both in attack and defense. He is linking up well with Vini Jr. Alaba returns on Sunday and is an option while Nacho is also doing very well. Vini Jr. He is very impressive in terms of physical condition. He fights more in the first half because the opponents play with a higher level of intensity. In the second half he managed to get the ball behind them. That makes the difference. The fullbacks are exhausted at the end of the game because they don't stop. He is doing very well and I think he has room to improve. He is playing at a very high level and brings a lot to our team. It came from a moment of frustration and that can sometimes happen in football. He was frustrated because his team wasn't playing well. That's why I think it was a moment of frustration. Tell me in the comments what you think about this phase that Real Madrid is playing in charge of Carlo Lancelotti. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. See you soon.